たんだけど Have you heard about what happens to old stock that gets left behind? I don't mean the stuff like the last rerun of that recent game. I mean the real old stuff. Like stuff that's been out of print for years, but somehow was misplaced, forgotten, and lost deep in the abyss of the warehouse. The stock that lives its life looking forward to finally finding its home, only to realize it was forgotten. Sometimes it stays hidden forever, never seeing the light of day. Sometimes it's found and is taken home by delighted staff happy about their rare find. And other times, something mysterious happens. Alright, can you guys hear me? Alright, thanks everyone so much for coming to the first company meeting! Yeah! But before we get into that, I do have a few concerns that I wanted to address today. Namely, do you guys know why I have called you here to my office? Do you know why I've called you here to my office? Because I have heard some pretty serious allegations that I am not a legitimate CEO of PlayAsia. These are unfounded rumors and absolutely disgusting. So today, we're gonna have a new employee orientation, just to make sure you guys learn how legit I am. It's great. It's a great idea. Yeah. That way I can interact directly and you'll know that everything is absolutely true. And before we get started, I'm going to need you guys to fill out your name tags, because I need to know who you guys actually are and stuff, right? And also, while you're doing that, you're going to want to also type in the chat here or present or something along those lines, because I'm going to be going through the VOD and taking attendance. If you are not here, you're fired. And if you show up late, you're going to be demoted. So, like, congrats to all of you that are already here. For anyone who gets here late or watches this in, like, VOD form, really sucks to be you, I guess. Dun, dun, dun. And also, my first order as CEO in the meantime, if you haven't already, you want to make sure to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel so that you don't miss any future company meetings, because you don't want to get fired in the future either. And you're also going to want to hit the bell thingy, because that reminds you, because sometimes the algorithm is really crappy and like it's not going to let you know. And you definitely want to find out. Yeah. Ooh, I see tons of people. Do I get extra pay if I simp hard enough? Maybe. You'll have to try and find out, I guess. Do we get to be managers because we're here early? No, I'm the manager and CEO. Anything with any authority, that's me. It's always me. Anyway, there's quite a few of you here. I don't think there's enough room in this little back corner table area place thing, so we're gonna go somewhere with a little bit more space. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, I think this has enough space here. There's not a lot here yet, because I'm still working on moving in, so it's mostly just like some boxes and stuff, but we got a TV and some consoles. That's like all that really matters, right? I don't need anything else. And, yeah. So first on the agenda today is going to be introductions and setting our hashtags. Then we're going to go over likes and dislikes icebreaker. I know icebreakers suck. I know. But this is a company meeting. We have to. You can't just have a company meeting without icebreakers. And then we're going to show off the model a bit, because it's really dang cute, guys. Like, woo! And there's going to be a bit of a musical presentation as well. That one's going to be pretty exciting. If you're here early, I'm going to let you in on a bit of a secret. It may be an original song. That's going to debut not just like a music video. Like, we're going to sing it live. So that's going to be a pretty big deal. If you're here today, congratulations, you're not missing out. And then, of course, like any meeting, there's going to be concluding remarks, because you got to end a meeting. And so before we get started too, some of you may actually recognize me, because I've been infiltrating your homes through your Play Asia orders with these little cute sticker guys for like, I don't know, half a year or so maybe? They're so cute! I have a few of them on my PC actually. But yeah, Kaiba, where's Kaiba? Is it like hot cosplay Kaiba? I don't see any Kaiba, I'm really sad. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the basic profiles to get our day started. And just one moment here. Excuse me while I drink like a million times. Maybe I'm drinking coffee, maybe I'm drinking water. Who knows, man? You guys can guess. It's actually neither. Okay, so to get started, my name is Obake PAM. I have seen some people mistakenly call me Okabe PAM. I'm not entirely offended because Hoyin Kyoma is kind of like superior, so that's fine too, I suppose, but it's not really correct. I want a Pam plushie, me too. Play Asia, get on this. You heard your CEO, you have to. My birthday is November 15th, 2002. I almost messed that up and said it was the 11th of the 15th month, but that doesn't exist. And in case you can't tell by looking at me, my eyes are blue. Make sure you get it right in fan art, because they're really cute. Oh, Basan Pam! Well, I mean, you're not entirely wrong. I mean, look at this hair color. You don't just get this hair color. You have to get this through life experience. So, yeah. Alright, and for languages, this part's gonna be pretty scuffed because I can try, but I'm really embarrassed speaking languages. English, obviously, you heard it. You know it's there. 日本語も少し話しますけど、まだ勉強中ですから、頑張ります。I was about to say Fransugo, but that's not how you say French in French. Je parle aussi un peu de français, mais mon accent est si horrible que personne ne me comprend pas, donc ça ne fait pas souvent, okay? If you want to leave messages in chat in French, I'll understand. I can try to respond in French. I can try to reply in French, but sometimes it doesn't really work. I'm trying. I'm a CEO. I need to be like multilingual, guys. I'm trying. I also, if I start speaking Japanese or French, I'm gonna mix them up. My brain can't differentiate between second languages. Like, I literally had an instance at work where someone asked me something in French and I was like, "Sei daijoubu," and just went back to the corner and shake. It's so bad. Oh, thank you, Lexale Plastimel, thank you. You just like made my life. I feel a bit better now. I don't even care if you're just saying that to be polite. You made my day. I love you. Thank you. Okay, and my model is really, really cute. And it is illustrated and rigged by Aki Mekdal on Twitter. You definitely want to go check them out. Their art is so cute, as you can probably tell. But anyway, yeah, definitely check out their page. And my Twitter as well. You can find me at Obake PAM. Happy debut! Thank you, Invert Mouse Games. I'm so happy to see you here. And yeah, my Twitter's there as well. You want to make sure to check that out. Yeah, so one of you noticed the PAM service tag. So we gotta decide on 2 hashtags. One is gonna be for fandom and like general stuff, and one is gonna be for art specifically. So shout out other suggestions too if you have any. But the ones that we got so far are Pam Champs, Pam Service. That's my favorite for art. I kind of like that idea. Pamdom is also good, but I think I looked up that one and literal porn came up, so we're not gonna use that one. Only Pams, Obake Tachi. I think that one's really, really cute. I like that one a lot. CEO Obake, Pam Art, and Pam Employees. Pandemic. I kind of really like Pandemic too, but I also feel guilty for liking that one. Pandemonium is also really nice. I'm gonna add those two to the suggestions and then just like sit here a bit. Okay. What we can also do as well, we can decide right now based on like the interest here, or we could do a vote on Twitter if you guys aren't really sure yet. Because I want to choose one that you guys also like. but I kind of like a lot of these. This is hard. Too many good ones. I know. My name's too perfect for making hashtags. It's so sad. Simpams is also good, but Pamployees I kind of like. Yeah, only Pams. Pandemic. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. Man. Yeah, Pandemic's gonna upset some people. I am actually slightly worried about that one. That's why I'm not entirely sure about it. Pamely, I don't think it would quite work. I was thinking about that, but I think it brought up a bunch of weird stuff, so I was like, Spam, I was thinking of spam. But then it's such a generic that it won't really work to find stuff easily. Pamployees with fan name. I've been seeing that one a lot. Pamployees. I was thinking for the art tag we could just add NSFW, but I'm wondering if we should just use like Pam service or only Pams for that instead of NSFW at the end, because I think those ones are pretty fun too. Oh my gosh, there's like literally no consensus here, guys. I'm tempted to just decide myself. I kind of like Pandemonium, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of really love that. I've seen a lot of people like only Pams, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mark that one as the NSFW tag. At least we'll have one for now. And I'm gonna be really clear right now, guys. If you're gonna draw NSFW art, you have to use the NSFW tag. Like, don't tag me directly or use the other tag, because there's gonna be people who find it that don't want to see that. Of course, there's gonna be people who want to and want to be able to find it, so that's fine. But we want to separate it so we don't accidentally terrify some people, okay? And then, okay, so this is gonna go off the charts for a sec. That's fine, we'll fix it. Okay, so only Pams is the NSFW one. I'm gonna check back at the replies again in a second. I'm glad there seems to be a consensus on Pandemonium. So I'm just gonna go with that because I really like it too. And then General is gonna be Pandemonium. I love it. And we need a general art tag as well. I kind of really like the idea of Pam service for the general one, just because I think Pam service is really cute. But I'm also down for something else. What do you guys think? Pam service okay for the art one? You're really professional, Miss CEO. Thanks, I try. I try really hard. Can we lewd the mug? I mean, I don't know, can you? I don't know if I want to know the answer to that. So, I don't see anyone saying yes or no to Pam service. Oh, I'm starting to see people like it, so yes. I see a few people okaying it, so we're gonna say yes. Fan art. Oh yeah, I'll update the YouTube description later for these as well, and the Twitter, so you can find them again easier. Oh yeah. Pam service, Pandemonium, only Pams. That's great. I'm gonna erase all the ones we don't need now because they're just filling up space. But they'll be in the VOD, so maybe if we need more hashtags later for something, we can just go back and like grab some. And oh yeah, for the hashtags as well, for art, it's fine if you draw like kind of spicy art under the normal fan art. Like if it's just bikini beach Pam or whatever, you don't have to tag that with the NSFW one, but like actual NSFW, please be careful. There are always gonna be people who want to and people who don't. Let's respect that. Keep it separate and then we can have more stuff, okay? And with that, we have hashtags! Yay! Alright, I'm excited to start stalking these and see what you guys come up with. Should we call you Pam or Obake? Either's okay. Supreme Ruler or Queen. Kami-sama, also acceptable. Yeah. Yay! Oh yeah, you just noticed I have a paper cutout of myself. Thanks for noticing. Anyway, now that the hashtags are all settled, we're gonna go into my goals. I want to share them from the start, so we're on the same page. I have a lot. Who's that extremely cute girl in the corner? That's me. Thanks for noticing. Okay, short-term goals. I really want to make one person smile per day. Like, I don't know about you guys, I had a really rough time the past year. And like, I don't know, watching VTubers is one of the things that sometimes helps bring a smile on my face on even kind of really shitty days. So if I can help make even one person smile per day the same way, that would mean a lot to me. Goal 1 done! I'm glad I was able to make someone smile today. That makes me happy. I also want 10K subscribers. I know that's a lot, but I feel like it's reasonable. Maybe in like a short term, maybe. It's there, let's hope. I also want to do one song cover. Like, I don't know, a song cover, something. I don't have an idea yet. If you want to hear some stuff, throw out suggestions later on Twitter or Discord. I also want Pam merch. And yeah, the stickers do exist, so like there's kind of some. There's also something else in the works. So that's why it's a short-term goal. So you want to make sure to keep an eye out for that. And long-term goals. I want to make a full album of original songs. That's gonna take a really long time though. That's why it's in the long-term goals. I also want 100K subs. I've never had a trophy, and like, I really want a play button. That's just cool. I want a trophy. Will there be an Obake PAM scale figure? I don't know. In my long-term goals, I have PAM merch. That's one of them. I want one. Yeah, I'll just skip to the bottom and then go back. I want more merch, like keychains and cool stuff, like neat things. Yeah, just unique, cool stuff. And weird stuff, like, I don't know, Pam spatula? Heck yes, just like really weird stuff. I also want a cameo in a video game or an anime. Whether that's like a voice or like, I don't know, it'd be really cool to voice act in a video game someday. Or like my face on a poster in the background. Like a wanted poster, just put me. I guess I'm a criminal, it's fine. Find the lack of secret base goal disturbing. That was a mistake. That should have been a goal. You are right. I cry. 3D model and mocap stream. I also want to do that. Like, you know those suits with all the dots and things on? I just smacked my keyboard. With all the dots and stuff on them where you can run around and do stuff and it records it. That would be really, really cool. I want to do that. So I could do like hula hoop or Zumba stream or just Pam goes jogging and we like watch some sort of, like, we could use Google Street View and go jogging together through Tokyo or something. It's great. And I have some long-term goals. Just in case all my long-term goals are met and I need something else. I really want to license and produce an anime dub. Like not just voice in one. I want to produce it. I want to cast people and like polish the script. Like I want to help make it from the ground up. I have a series in mind actually. It's a really old dub that was, or a show that was never dubbed. I have my eyes on it. I just need to get like really rich so I could license it. and Pam in the KFC dating video game. Oh, I want to play that someday. Don't worry. Maybe on like Christmas Eve we can play that and date Colonel Sanders. But I want to date the cute girl with green hair. She's better. I like her better. I'll just dump Colonel Sandal. Colonel Sandal. Who's that? I also want to perform live at the Budokan. Like not like on a screen, but like a legit hologram. So like you can't tell from any direction that it's fake. Like have a bunch of drones projecting it or something. I think that would be pretty cool. I also want 1 billion subscribers. It's long term, so that's fine. We can do that. I also want a life-sized Pam figure, like a big statue in the Play Asia lobby so that when people walk in, they can worship me. Yeah. That's not really a want though, that's a requirement. That's a need. Anyway, on the agenda, what do we have next? So we've been through the introductions and hashtags and stuff. And now we've got the likes and dislikes icebreaker. Okay, I'm just gonna move to another, actually same room, but I'm gonna rearrange a bit. Just one sec. I am gonna drink something because I am at motor mouth. Give me a sec. Life-size Pamderoid, we're on the same page. Okay, so for this, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna talk about things and we're gonna figure out if I like or dislike them. And they're very strong opinions, so make sure you have the same opinion or you might be fired. But, you can also share your opinions in chat if you disagree. Just keep in mind that I might call you out for it. So like, I'm just scrolling down. I have a lot here. Okay, guys, first of all, subs or dubs, Pam? It depends on the show, really. I don't hate dubs. I mean, I like voice acting, so I can't hate all dubs. That'd be hypocritical. It depends on the show, honestly. I'm picky, though. I'm picky. Anyway, first of all, how do we feel about vegetables, guys? It's not letting me click this vegetable. I am trying to move it. I locked it, that's why. Okay, anyway, first of all, yeah, vegetables. Okay, they're all right, love them. Guys, they're my favorite. I love vegetables. If you disagree, you need to eat some vegetables, like seriously. Broccoli, yes, oh, I love broccoli, especially spicy broccoli. Potato or corn are not vegetables. Those are starches. Learn to eat some vegetables. Like, I'm so glad that so many of you are liking vegetables here. Vegetables are disgusting. Oh, you didn't go there. Oh, you didn't go there. Okay, keep an eye on my Twitter because I'm gonna convince you guys to like vegetables whether you like them or not. You're going to like them. You're gonna eat them. You're gonna eat your veggies and grow up to be strong and healthy. Just like me. Anyway, next we've got tomatoes. They're not a vegetable, but I guess it depends how you define vegetable. They're kind of a fruit, but like, tomatoes. Yeah, no. Tomatoes are like absolutely out of the question, especially tomato sauce and ketchup. Oh my god, only ketchup's good? No. What is wrong with you? Tomatoes are the worst ever. Like, don't even go near me with tomatoes. If I see a tomato, you're fired. I cannot handle tomatoes. It's like the biggest no. Well, actually, there's some bigger no's on this list, but tomatoes are a pretty big one. Like, we don't eat tomatoes, guys. They're banned from the workplace. ASMR. I know that a lot of people have some really strong feelings about this. What about in pizza? I substitute, man. Like, you can use a combination of Cinderella pumpkin or squash and red bell pepper and make a sauce with like black pepper and garlic and stuff that tastes pretty similar, but it doesn't have that nasty tomato-ness. ASMR is gross! Thank you. I hate it. I know that some of you are gonna be like so upset by this. I could probably someday still make something ASMR, but thank you. ASMR freaks me out. Me too. I have like an irrational fear of it. Like if I accidentally listen to ASMR, it's like I can't do it. I can't do it. It makes me want to die. If I ever make ASMR, if you guys highly demand it, it's gonna be like my monitor is gonna be off. I won't hear it, so I don't know what it's gonna sound like. I can't listen to it. I'm so happy that so many of you agree with me here. I've always felt like the odd one out here. I can't stand it. What about cheese? I know a lot of people tend to have some pretty strong opinions on cheese. And me too, I have some pretty strong opinions on cheese. I really hate it. The cheese might actually be the #1 thing on this list that I don't like. Like, even more than tomatoes, even more than ASMR. I'm pretty sure I have an actual irrational fear of cheese. Like, if people eat, like, cheese Doritos or Cheetos or something, and then they, like, don't wash their hands and go to give me a high five or something, I'm, like, trying not to cry and dying inside. I really can't. You're a monster, Pam. You're a monster if you like cheese. Disgusting. Pam, what's even on your pizza? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I have some in the freezer. I have that sauce that I talked about. That's squash and Cinderella pumpkin and bell pepper. I put in some black pepper and garlic and soy sauce and some stuff. On actual, like, pizza dough that I buy. And then I put, like, pepperoni and bacon and stuff. And instead of cheese, I'll just substitute a bunch of, like, deep-fried onion pieces. It's good, okay? It sounds really weird, but I got my family, who likes actual pizza, to try it. And they swore it was good and tasted like pizza. And they're very, very blunt when they don't like my cooking. Because my cooking is basically a cross between Yukihira Soma and Hachama. So they're pretty blunt when they don't like it. And they liked it. So I swear it's fine. But yeah, cheese is like a big no. Cheese is so gross on pizza. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad at least a few people agree. I'm ignoring all these comments about cheese. It also smells really bad. It's just solid, rotten milk. Like, I don't even like milk. Why would you use solid, rotten milk? Bring it into the warehouse and I'm gonna just, like, kick you out the door along with your cheese. Okay, what about horror? I quite like horror, honestly, but I'm a little picky with it. I'm not a fan of, like, gore fests. But thrillers or stuff that really messes you up and gets in your head, big yes. That's why I used Shiki as the icon, because I love the Shiki anime. It starts really slow, and the first few episodes make you kind of want to die. You're like, this is really boring. I hate this. The characters are annoying. But then by episode 10, you're like, oh. And then by the last few episodes, you're like, oh, okay. Okay, this is happening. I didn't think it would go there, but I guess it did. It's really good. I highly recommend Shiki if you have a lot of patience and like horror. But yeah, horror is good. It can't be gore fest. It's got to be interesting. The new season of Higurashi was testing my patience for a while, but it's getting back to being interesting. So we'll see how it goes. Shiki's so good. I'm glad someone knows it. No one ever knows this anime. It makes me so sad. How do I feel about chocolate? Sample of horror games that you like. You'll find out at the end of the stream. My first game stream is going to be a horror game. Okay, chocolate is a bit of an interesting one. Because I really like it. But, like, I don't really do sugar. Like, a little bit maybe, but not a lot. I don't really do sugar. So you know the, like, I was just about to say brocks, but it's like bricks and blocks. They just mix them up. The, like, bricks of baking chocolate you can buy that's unsweetened. It's just 100% chocolate. And I like to eat those. I'll just, like, chomp on them. And there's at least one person I recognized in chat that has seen me do this in real life, so they know I'm not kidding. I will just eat bricks of baking chocolate. I recommend it if you like really bitter stuff. I don't recommend it if you like normal chocolate, because I've had friends come in and, like, take one without realizing and throw up. Don't do it. Chicks on bricks come, chicks on blocks come. Yeah, I got that stuck in my own head when I messed up here. Just get dark chocolate. I mean, dark chocolate's okay, but it's still too sweet. I don't want it. Chips! I know there's some healthy stuff going on here, but, like, my favorite food, man, is chips. Like, really, really good stuff. Especially spicy chips. Like, I like bold barbecue Doritos. I don't like cheese, but that flavor is very, very acceptable. I also quite like chili pepper chips, salt and pepper chips. Lots of good stuff there. Except for cheese and tomato chips. Like, no. No. If you don't like chips, that's okay. I can understand at least they're not for everyone. Chips aren't food. I mean, I guess they're kind of junk. Vegetables are food. Vegetable chips, even better. Okay, and what about anime? I feel like that's another really obvious one, so we're just gonna drag that over right now. I chose that one as my icon because Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle is really, really underrated. It's so wholesome, cute, and ridiculously funny. I laughed so hard watching every single episode of that show. Yeah, I especially really like stuff that's cute and stuff that's spooky. So stuff that's cute and spooky, like, oh man, like Madoka Magica, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, that stuff is top tier. I also, for messed up stuff though, like Shinsekai Yori is also incredible. I'd put that on the same as Shiki. It starts kind of slow, but it builds up and you're like, holy crud, what am I watching? I also quite like a lot of comedy and older retro stuff, like Ranma 1/2. I love Ranma 1/2 so much. And I also really like, what's it called? Fumu no Sagashite. I was watching an episode right before this stream, but then it got really sad, so I stopped watching because it wasn't helping me calm down anymore. It was making me cry. Shinsekai Yori is 10 out of 10, yes. It's one of the few anime that I'd say is like a genuine masterpiece. I don't think I'd change anything about it. Watch Bobobo. I love Bobobo. I think I read it though. I didn't really watch it, but Bobobo is top tier. Wonder Egg Priority is incredible. I think it's my favorite this season so far, honestly. Do you like mecha anime? I haven't watched too many, honestly, but I really like Code Geass. I don't know if that one really counts, though, as mech. It's more like a political anime. Oh, and Psycho Pass. Speaking of political anime, Psycho Pass is good. Violet Evergarden made me cry. I forgot to ever watch the movie, though. Or is it a special? I can't remember. Anyway, I could go on here forever. We gotta move on, because we're running out of time, guys. So we're gonna go on to rodents. Like mice and rats and gerbils and stuff. How does Pam feel about rodents? I know a lot of people have some pretty strong feelings about rodents. I love them. They're so cute. Like, I used to have, like, a bunch of pet mice, like 10, but at different times. And I'd always train them. They're really, really smart. Like, if you put your hand, I would train them so that they would jump and land on my hand, and then they'd want treats, because it's so cute. I adore them. I just love rodents. Like, if I found a rat in my house ever, or in the warehouse or something, I think instead of being upset, I would genuinely be so happy I'd cry. I would just be like, my baby. They're so cute. Oh yeah, I'm also watching ReZero. ReZero is the anime of the Winter 21 season so far. Nice. It is pretty good. I'm liking this season a lot more than the past one. I was getting kind of bored of it for a while, but it's getting pretty good lately. Okay, how does Pam feel about gambling, guys? I'm gonna take a drink and give you guys a minute to ponder this one. Are you okay with rodents enjoying cheese? Yeah, where do you think all my cheese goes? People try to feed me some, I'll just give it to my rat friends. Okay, I have a bit of a problem, guys. And you might think I automatically mean gotcha by this, but I really don't necessarily mean gotcha. Like, when I was really little, before we knew it was illegal, I would ask my parents to buy me scratch cards because I thought they were fun to scratch. And I got kind of addicted before I was even in, like, elementary school. And then when I was a kid, I would spend, like, hours every day gambling on Neopets. I know that's not real money, but still. And, like, Danganronpa V3, I kid you not, I logged 30 hours playing the slot machine. I just needed to get all the heart keys. I needed them all, and also I wanted to play the slot machine. Don't judge me. But yeah, gambling is a bit of a problem. I also was looking into some of the games you guys recommended, and one of the Dead or Alive games I heard has a casino, so I might have to do a casino stream. I just like gambling for personal reasons too, it's okay. That's why I don't in real life, and I never use my own money. I only gamble if it's gifted. Like, in games with fake currency, or if someone, like, for Christmas gives me scratch cards or whatever, it's like, oh yay, I can play them. But, like, I don't actually go buy anything. I have a very, very strict rule there, guys. I can't do that. Only gifted gambling. We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole myself with my own money, no. I highly recommend doing the same. Kakegurui Pam fan art need, please. Someone get on this. Draw me as Yumiko. Manga! It's another pretty obvious one. And comics in general, I guess. Oh boy, I don't know if you guys know about Webtoon, but I'm following now over 70 series on Webtoon. It's real bad. I highly recommend Hooky, if you like really whimsical, cute, spooky things. It's kind of like has magic school vibes, but also humor and character types like Avatar: The Last Airbender, so it's a real fun one. Bastard is also so good. If you're looking for a thriller, I would jump in to Bastard because it's the best thriller I've ever read. It scared the crap out of me. I couldn't stop thinking about it for like months. And yeah, I know Webtoon's actually different, but manga, manhwa, comics, I had to generalize them here because we don't have all day. Like, I know they're different though, don't worry. For manga, don't forget, I'm gonna talk about that. I didn't forget. I really like Yona of the Dawn. That's why I chose this icon. It's probably the best series with a female lead I've ever seen. First, but Psycho-Pass would be second. But for the manga, it's really good. I also definitely hardcore ship Huck and Yona. Like, OGP forever. It's really good. I also quite enjoy Skip Beat. You've asked nicely, so if you're gonna head out now, I'm not gonna fire you. You've asked nice and you have to, it's fine. But yeah, Skip Beat's another manga I really enjoy. For anime, I tend to skew a lot more towards horror, but for manga, I tend to skew towards shoujo and like trash shoujo. Don't judge me. I also like Food Wars. That's a really fun one. I haven't watched it, but I quite enjoy reading it. And also, Bakuman is so cute. It makes me cry. Like, I haven't finished it yet, but I've cried multiple times because it's so cute. Yeah. I also like Takane and Hana, but that's kind of a problematic one, so it's a guilty pleasure. We're not gonna talk about that one too much. This one's probably a bit of an obvious one. But how do we feel about pants? I mean, look at me. Guys, how do we think I feel about pants? Ooh, Your Line April. Went back to read it after watching. I might have to give that a try. I loved watching that. I kind of want to give it a try. Have opinions on Bakuman? Good, you should. They better be good opinions. I'm not wearing any. I know, I hate them. We don't like pants? You can wear pants here if you want, but pants aren't mandatory at this office, so like, no. I prefer like cute skirts, cute dresses, like booty shorts and thigh-high socks also acceptable, but pants, I hate them. They just feel bad. I hate them. And I know that a lot of you have not been wearing pants the past year anyway, because with Zoom, no one knows. No one knows. No one's wearing pants. But yeah, oh, have you watched Made in Abyss? I haven't finished it. I forgot to ever watch the last episode. Thank you for reminding me it exists. That's another good example of cute spooky. I gotta get back on that. Running a bit below on time. A little slow on time this time. I'm gonna have to speed it up. Okay, how do we feel about spiders? I know that we like horror, and we like rodents. So maybe we like spiders? No. If you ever... this one's cute though, I'm not gonna lie. I chose a very misleading image. I'm okay with images of spiders, but like in real life, if you ever hear me scream, like if you hear me scream my lungs out, and then my model just like freeze, I probably saw a spider. I scream and cry my lungs out, completely lose my voice. It's really bad, but I also can't kill them because like they're just precious babies trying to live their spider lives. So while I'm screaming and crying, I'll chase them around with a cup and try to trap them and bring them outside. And if someone kills them, I'll just start crying because I feel bad. So like, ugh. Spiders are no. I can't deal with them. I cannot deal with them. That spider anime this season, I was thinking of watching it actually. I'm hoping it might help me with my fear of spiders. It might help me. No, actually, it'll just make me feel even more guilty when people kill them. Maybe I shouldn't touch that. Oh, what if it's a tarantula though? That's actually okay. I've held tarantulas in my hand. They're really, really cute. They're pets. I guess it's just wild spiders that are not okay. VTubers. That's an obvious one. Give me a sec. I need more water. So I do enjoy VTubers quite a bit. I don't have time to watch as many streams as I'd like, but I do want to shout out a few of my favorites. Those two right there are like my two queens. Crazy Oli, I know that she doesn't like people saying #1 because she thinks everybody, but my #1 is Ollie. She is my zombie queen. She's like the epitome of cute spooky. I love her so much. She's so good. I also really like Callie because when I was at like, especially my lowest point, I wasn't even really talking to people at all around it. I got so excited about her debut song that I spammed it at like a crap ton of people. And then I kept talking to a bunch of them about it as well. And like a number of us still talk about Callie's music and stuff. And it helped me reconnect with a lot of people that I haven't talked to in a long time. So I'm really, really grateful to Callie for that. I want to give a shout out to some indies that I love as well because they don't get enough love. Like Made Mint, I love her series where she's voice acting all of Ace Attorney. And I also quite like Phoebe Chanchibi. Her original music is really, really cute. Who else? Oh, Rimu. Rimu is like basically real life Otome Game Boy. So interacting with him is pretty fun. Yeah, there's a ton of others as well. And Yanners is really funny. I guess she's not indie anymore though, but she's still pretty great. Yeah, on Twitter, I'll probably just like retweet a bunch of stuff from indies that I follow. Oh, Lyrica. Lyrica is really funny as well. Yeah, please check out the indies that I recommend. I love them. Pigami is my top 2. I love Pigami. She's pretty funny. I need to stop harping about that because I'll never shut up. Music! I really, really like music. Especially like any song, J-pop, Vocaloid music, basically all the weeb shit. I used Calafina as my icon because they're one of my favorites. I love singing the harmonies in Calafina songs. They're just so good. I also quite like Kanon Roku, spelled Canon69. His music's really fun. It has a lot of jazzy brass instrumentals and stuff. It's quite fun. Jo Hisaishi is also top tier. He does music for a lot of the Ghibli stuff. And I also really like Emmy Evans. She does vocals for a lot of the Nier songs. And her voice makes me cry. She taught me to really like my voice a lot more too, because she has a soft, airy voice. And I used to hate the fact that I did, but she made me love mine, so I really appreciate her work a lot. She's my hero. Emmy, if you sing this for some weird reason, I love you. No Coco Love. I said I can't shout out everyone. I don't have enough time. I just shouted out a few of my top favorites. That doesn't mean I don't like anyone else. Karaoke confirmed. You'll have to wait till the end of stream to find out on that. K-pop? Ah! You'll have to wait to karaoke to find out about that. Okay, how do we feel about exercise, guys? It's gonna be a bit of a controversial one. Also, I need more water. And I need to speed up. Choked on... I've lied, it's not even water. It's Solomon Seal tea, and I choked on it. Give me a sec. Mute my mic. Okay, I'm good. I was too excited and I breathed it in. Unfortunately, Ring Fit stream is not confirmed, but not for the reasons you think. I just don't have the space right now. But if I get that sweet mocap set up, you bet I want to stream Ring Fit. That's like one of my goals. Ring Fit is my favorite video game, guys. I'm over level 150, and I'm on like world 14 or something. I play at difficulty 20. It's not like the worst ever, but I'm also like kind of weak as a person. So for me, that's pretty good. And I have noticeable muscles now. People have noticed them. I freaking love Ring Fit. I also really like hula hooping. Like, I'll hula hoop for 20 minutes with this ridiculous choreography I made to the Gerudo Valley Smash remix. I also have one of those spiky Korean hula hoops. I like to use that while watching anime sometimes. Or I'll use my exercise bike while playing video games. Especially, I like to play it I like to use the exercise bike while playing Three Houses. I basically, in that game, have just started collecting a harem where every route I recruit everyone. It's just a support factory at this point. And, yeah, I just also save scum in it so that I can marry everyone. But top tier husband is Ash. He's so cute. He's like a real life Pomeranian. Like, well, I guess he's not real life, but if you just took like a cute little fluffy Pomeranian and turned it into a person, it'd be Ash. It's so adorable and wholesome. Like, I freaking love Ash. Mercedes is also top tier though. She's hilarious. I play it in English because I like the English voice acting, but when I was watching Kiara play, as soon as I heard Mercedes, like, I just died. I love her so much. I'm just internally hoping for more DLC. And speaking of games, how do we feel about games? We like games. And, hold it! That peaked probably, but you might be wondering why I chose Ace Attorney for my icon here. Because it's my top favorite series ever. I can't choose a favorite game from it. It's just all of them. All of Ace Attorney is god tier. They could make a game that was objectively shit and I'd still say it's god tier. when Ace Attorney Investigations 2 and Daigyakusen Saibon, when? Please! Capcom! Yeah, I adore those so much. I also really enjoy the Danganronpa series and Zero Escape series. My favorites tend to be mystery games that have a really good story. Pam voiceover Ace Attorney playthrough, please. That's like one of my dream streams. I don't know if I could get through the whole series because it's so long, but like, please. I want to voice act everyone. One of my absolute life goals, do a voice acting cameo in Ace Attorney as anyone. Did you play AI the Somnium Files? I just bought it. Like, I think last week or the week before. I haven't played it, but I bought it. Maybe we could stream it if you guys want, or I could just play it on my exercise bike, but... Rhythm games. I see a bunch of people asking. I do quite like rhythm games, actually. I wouldn't say I'm great at them, but I'm good at them. Like, I can usually play on difficult, but not expert, if that makes sense, and pass. I like Taiku no Tatsujin. I play that sometimes for exercise. And I also quite like Stepmania, because I can import all my own songs. Project Diva is fun, too. I only have that 3DS one, but it's good. Exercise bike ASMR, I mean... That sounds... Actually, that doesn't sound too bad, because the exercise bike will drown out any gross noises. Okay. Oh, you picked up the Zero Escape trilogy? Have fun. It's a good one. I haven't finished it, but it's incredible. I have to move on. I'm going so slow. I'm sorry. I just want to talk to you guys. Will you be playing the new Famicom Detective games? I want to. I screamed when I saw that trailer. I want to. Okay, and lastly, how do we feel about boxes? We don't like them. We don't like boxes. If you're not sure why I don't like boxes, You might need to go rewatch my intro video. It's a little tragic. I don't really want to talk about it, but we don't like boxes. Yeah. No. Give me 1 sec. I did not drink enough. Okay. So next on our agenda, because we got through the introductions, set our hashtags, we went through the icebreaker, and hopefully learned a bit more about each other. And I've learned what things you guys need to reevaluate. We're gonna get to the model display. So we're gonna show off this super cute model that Akimeto made me. Isn't it super cute? It has so much movement. I just love it. It almost looks like a 3D model, but it's not. Like, it's so freaking cute. Oh no, I'm late. You've acknowledged it instead of trying to hide it, so you're not demoted yet. Just be more careful next time, okay? CEO slippers, yeah! Where'd they go? Oh, I'm zooming in on the wrong program. Give me a sec, guys. How do I fix that? Okay, here we go. Yeah, let me show you the slippers this time. And actually, aren't they so cute? Like, who needs shoes when you can just have slippers? I love them. And this is my pocket where I keep all my Vita and Switch games. It's pretty great. And look at this bow! I love the bow so much. It's just all flouncy and good. Like, it's so good. It looks like actual ribbon. It's like animated so nicely. I also love the face. Oh wait, before I show the face, look at this Obake. It's it's so bouncy. It makes me so happy. I love it so much. So if you ever see me just like tilting side to side, I'm probably bouncing the Obake and just like going on in my head about how cute it is. Pam has no feet. You didn't see that. You didn't see anything. I also like the hairpin that you got. Thanks! I actually want to buy one in real life, so Play Asia, please. Please, make some hairpins. I want one. Legs for days. Thanks for noticing. That's all the ring fit, guys. Ring fit gets you those good thighs. All them squats. I think I've done like 2,000 at this point. Anyway, we're gonna show off the face a bit and then move on, because after this is the special musical presentation and we don't want to miss that because we're running out of time. But this is my default face. I can make quite a few expressions with it actually. Oh, kawaii koto. It's pretty great. I can kind of frown a bit, but kind of just look really drunk right now. It's pretty great though. And the smile, the super wide smile is so cute. Look. I love it so much. And yeah, let's get on to the other expressions. I love this one. If you guys ever let me play Otome games, because I'm Otome game trash, you get to see a lot of this face. And you can hear me voice act the heroine, which means I could voice some pretty cute lines. I accidentally bought one that's a lot more smutty than I expected, so if you let me play that one, you might even hear some interesting dialogue. I thought it looked cute and kind of violent, I guess, because it's about mafia, and then I look up the CG, and I'm like, oh no, what did I get myself into? There's also this one. This is my really sad face. If you bring out boxes or make me cry, you're gonna see this one, and it's actually, like, really sad, so, like, don't. I don't think you want to see this one. There's also this one. I can't open my mouth with it, but it's really, really cute. It's, like, this super extra blushy one. I'll definitely use that in some thumbnails, because it's pretty cute. Oh, I have a tomato cheese face coming up, don't worry. We also got, I can't talk with this one either, but you're definitely gonna see some flashes of this one, because I love this face. It's my favorite part of the whole model. You'll see this in a lot of thumbnails. This is my absolute favorite, like 10 out of 10 face right there. Also, this one, if you guys say like really weird shit and I don't know how to respond, you'll get this, I guess. There's also this one. Because my eye tracking doesn't quite work as well as I was hoping on my end. It might be because the lighting's pretty bad, but yeah, if I try to wink, it usually just like makes me look super drunk. So there's this one, I can do it manually, it's fine. And that way it's really cute and controlled. Now this one is my tomato cheese face. Don't worry, I said I had one. This is for when you guys say really weird shit and I don't want to answer. Who made the model? Aki Mekdal on Twitter. I probably should have shouted that out again because their art is so cute. But yeah, you can find a link to their Twitter on mine as well because I tagged them in the description. Oh, and there's one more face. My angry eyebrows. It can also combine with this one. I can combine a few others as well, but some of them don't work, like multiple eyebrows. I'm hoping I can fix that eventually, because I want to combine those two, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, now that we've shown off the model, we've gotten through on our agenda. Introduction, we set our hashtags, likes and dislikes icebreaker, model display. It's time for the musical presentation. And for those of you who didn't listen to me and arrived late, you'll be excited to know that it is an original song. And we're going to be singing and debuting it live. We're not going to be playing any, like, pre-recorded stuff. Though you will get that later. You'll get a studio version that pulled 2 all-nighters working on, so it's going to be pretty great. But for now, you're going to get this live version. And you got to give me a sec, though, because I'm going to need a few minutes to get ready, okay? Give me one sec, guys, while I transition, set up the room for karaoke. You can jam to some awesome, like, waiting music in the meantime. Okay, we should have a little bit of reverb going on here. Hopefully you guys are able to hear it and it works correctly. Gotta get the song ready and pull up the lyrics just in case I forget them. But we're gonna try to sing from memory because I like to sing with my eyes closed. At least for part of it. For this song, I wanted to find like a karaoke that would be just perfect for debut, right? But I couldn't find any songs that are good enough. So I decided to write a song from the ground up. So this will be my song. And it'll be my first original song. And I say first, so I'm just resizing. Because I'm hoping there will be more. But at least there'll be this one. If not, we took a pretty different approach with this one. So I think you guys will find it really unique. And it's pretty cool. I'll talk a tiny bit about it after, but you'll have to wait till another stream to learn more. Give me 1 second. I'm just pulling up the lyrics. Don't trust my brain to remember them. Okay. Of course, I'd spill my tea all over myself. No worries. Okay, 1 second. Drink everything we have left. Okay, here we go. The song is called Virtual Pleasure, and hope you guys like it. I'm feeling like we're all alone tonight, but we can be alone together. I miss that sense of touch, but it's alright. I know you're watching over me out there. Realities may fade away, fantasies reflecting through a stream. I promise you I'm here to stay, but only if you join me in the ether. Come and take a breather from all the pressure. Virtual pleasure, I need your direction through 2 dimensions. Can you make me real? Join me in the ether. Come and take a breather from all the pressure. Virtual pleasure, I'm living in a dream. My hands are on your screen. Can you make me real? I feel like this is gonna change my life. I can't believe we're doing this together. Before this, I carried fears and doubts. I thought that I'd fail and let you down. Nothing matters except what's in front of me right now. Realities may fade away, fantasies reflecting through a stream. I promise you I'm here to stay, but only if you join me in the ether. Come and take a breather from all the pressure. Virtual pleasure, I need your direction for 2 dimensions. Can you make me real? Join me in the ether. Come and take a breather from all the pressure. Virtual pleasure, I'm living in a dream. Hands up on your screen. Can you make me real? Can we make this real? Join me in the ether. Come and take a breather from all the pressure. It's virtual pleasure. Hey! Now I can relax. Okay, that was exciting and like equally terrifying. Would you ever feel so excited that you could run a marathon, but also so scared you could crap your pants? Because that's like me. But yeah, that was really exciting. I'm glad we chose something really unique for it. So I wasn't sure what you guys would think, but I think it's really fun. And I wanted to share a bit about the concept as well, but we'll talk more about it later. We wanted something that's a little more like something everyone could relate to, and that matches more what I've been feeling lately, you know? Because we've all been kind of stuck alone the past year, kind of just sitting alone, basically. And it's nice at least knowing that on the internet, other people can be there with us, even if we're both alone. At least, you know, we can be alone together. And I think that's something the VTuber community has really helped bring together as well. So I kind of wanted to make a song that has that meaning and carries it, and hopefully it's something that you guys could relate to, and I don't know, maybe it'll help you guys feel a bit better on some days too. I just wanted to make something real, and I'm really glad that it came out so cool, and I hope you guys enjoy the studio version that'll come out eventually. I don't have a solid date yet, but you can look forward to it. And just as a preview, I was not kidding when I said 2 all-nighters. It has over 80 different vocal layers, so like not all in the same place, of course, but there's over 80, so you have a lot to look forward to. And I'm really glad you guys seem to like it. Can we request an encore? Of course, that's what future streams are for. You'll get an encore next time. Okay. Okay, let me just check the agenda one more time. So that was introduction, set hashtags, likes and dislikes, icebreaker, model display, musical presentations over. So I guess we're down to the concluding remarks now. Give me 1 sec while I pack up all this gear so we can go back to the office for a sec. I guess my headphones bonked the button that puts heart eyes on, because they're back. There we go. They're very cute, and they have a use. This is not it. Anyway, that concludes our first company meeting. Thank you guys so much for attending. And I guess you'll have to share the bad news with the people who missed out that they're fired later. Anyway, yeah. So, that's it for today. But before we go, we do want to discuss a few things. Mainly, I gotta fix the hashtags up here. But now that there's 3, there's not really space. I don't want to drag myself. Hashtags. We're just gonna kill that. You'll find them on Twitter later. You can find the Twitter up there. That's what's most important anyway. Because you can find the hashtags there. Like the 2 kanji I can read. Thanks for using them and making me look smart. I'm glad you guys like the performance. So we keep our jobs, yes. For now. Can't leave Pam, I'm so lonely. Oh, don't worry, I'll be back. That's exactly what we're here to discuss, actually. So I've got my schedule for the upcoming week. We're going to be streaming 3 times next week, starting with on Monday, February 22nd at 8 p.m. EST. We're going to be doing Yuppie Psycho playthrough. It's one of my favorite games. I'm so excited. I've only played a little bit of it because I actually stopped it a long time ago thinking it would be fun to stream. But then I was never a streamer, so I didn't. And now I guess we're going to do that. It's a corporate horror game where you have to survive your first day at work. So we're going to be having some company training. I'll be making sure to show you guys how to survive at my company, teaching you some tips and tricks, you know? And I'm going to try to voice act everybody. Just because it doesn't have voice acting, so I can, and I will. And it looks pretty exciting. I'm excited for that. Don't worry, we'll be playing some other games later. I've seen a bunch of people in chat request Tokyo Jungle, and I heard there's a Pomeranian, so like, that needs to happen at some point. And if you can name it, it's gonna be named Ash. I also heard some people recommend the Dead or Alive one that has a casino. And because now I know it has a casino, that one's mandatory. I gotta play that casino. And I heard Barbie Horse Adventure. I can't believe I didn't think to stream that classic as my first game. So don't worry, that'll be coming eventually, someday. That day is just not today, but definitely. I also want to get my GBA hooked up. Maybe I can play some Wario Word Twisted if I can figure out how to capture it. I just want to play lots of weird stuff. And make sure to keep suggesting on Twitter or on the Playsia Discord. Yeah, because I'm going to be looking. And if I see any suggestions that overlap with stuff I'm into, maybe there's a chance we'll play it. Or maybe I'll just see something and try something new. Who knows? But if you don't suggest it, maybe I'll never hear about it, so... Taiko Adventure Twitch stream with voiceover? Does it have stuff to voiceover? I don't have that version yet. I only have the main one. I would be so down to play that, man. Like, really, really down to play that. Alright. And on Wednesday, we'll be doing a Q&A, so you can grill me with your questions. You want to make sure to send some on Twitter. Might set up a marshmallow or something, I'm not sure yet. But there'll be ways that you can send in some questions, and I'll answer them. If we end up getting through them too quickly, I'll figure out something else to do, but you want to send as many as you can so that you can learn more about me, your CEO. And on Saturday, February 27, if you enjoyed the singing, don't worry, there's more. Remember when I told one of you there's going to be karaoke later? Here you go. On Saturday, February 27 at 3 p.m. EST, there's going to be a karaoke stream. I'm going to be going through a pretty high variety. Oh, Monster Prom! I want to play Monster Prom. That'd be a fun collab because it's multiplayer. I want to play Monster Prom. And anyway, back to the karaoke. I want to show off a bunch of songs that I like from a bunch of different genres because I listen to a lot of like different stuff. Although it's mostly nerdy stuff. I'm going to try to sing in 6 languages if I can. We'll see how that goes. I might not be able to, but that's fine. We'll see. Yeah. And I'm going to also try to include at least one recommendation. So you want to start throwing songs out there as well. Twitter or Discord are the best way to do that. Maybe I'll even make some sort of like song request or game request thread. I don't know. Because it's going to get pretty buried. But yeah, you can look forward to that karaoke. And with that, I guess that concludes our meeting for today. So you're going to have to tune in next time if you want to see more and if you want to keep the Pamdemonium going. This is my new favorite hashtag. I'm so glad it's my hashtag. Pam, don't leave us. It's okay. You can still find me on Twitter. I'm going to be there sometimes. And I'll be back on YouTube. You can also watch the VOD over and over and loop it. Give me view hours if you feel like it. But for now, our meeting time is over. And I have other engagements because I'm a very busy CEO. So I'm going to have to take off. Alright? And see you guys next time. Make sure to make it to the next meeting and subscribe on YouTube so that you don't miss it. And you can hit the bell too, just to make sure you really don't miss it, because algorithms suck. See ya! Thanks for coming! I lied, we're back for a sec. I have a warning. Never hire randos on the internet to make your closing music. Because they filled it with outtakes from the original song without my consent that I didn't know were going to be in there. Yeah. So have fun listening to that, I guess. And always vet your employees before hiring people. I'm just going to go die in the corner in shame. Bye.